Good morning. The development of listening and speaking skills greatly influence the development of reading and writing skills in children. Listening skills help children understand and interpret spoken language, allowing them to comprehend and process information effectively. By actively listening to others, students are able to develop comprehension skills, vocabulary, and grammar. Having strong listening skills enables students to understand the meaning of words, phrases, and sentences, which in turn enhances their ability to decode and comprehend written text. Speaking skills also play a significant role in development of reading and writing skills. Speaking helps students practice using language fluently and accurately, allowing them to articulate their thoughts and ideas effectively. By speaking confidently and expressing themselves clearly, individuals develop their vocabulary, grammar, and sentence structure, which are essential for effective writing. Additionally, speaking encourages students to engage in conversations and discussions, which further enhances their language skills and fosters a deeper understanding of written text. From birth to school age, children undergo a significant development in their listening and speaking skills. Initially, infants are able to recognize and respond to familiar voices, and as they grow, they begin to differentiate between different sounds and tones in language. By around 12 and 18 months, children start to babble and imitate the sounds they hear, gradually forming words and simple phrases. Development of listening and speaking skills in children from birth to preschool is a gradual process that is influenced by a variety of factors, including exposure to language, social interactions, and individual differences in cognitive development. As children progress through the preschool years, their vocabulary expands rapidly and they become more apt to using language to communicate with others. They start to understand and follow simple directions, engaging in conversations and expressing their thoughts and feelings verbally. By age 3 or 4, children are usually able to speak in complete sentences, ask questions, and engage in storytelling. According to early learning standards, by the time children reach preschool age, they should demonstrate the ability to listen attentively to stories, songs, and instructions. They should be able to follow multi-step directions and engage in conversations with others. They should be able to use language to express their needs, thoughts, and feelings effectively. They also can demonstrate an understanding of basic language conventions such as grammar and syntax. The typical development of listening and speaking skills in children from kindergarten to 3rd grade involves progression from basic listening and speaking abilities to more advanced learning skills, such as understanding, analyzing, and effectively communicating ideas and information. Academic standards for these grades often focus on developing these skills through various activities and tasks that help children build their vocabulary, comprehension, and communication skills. In kindergarten, children typically begins to develop listening and speaking skills by listening to and following simple directions and actively participating in classroom discussions and activities. They also start to use basic vocabulary and sentence structures to communicate back and forth with other students and teachers. By 1st grade, children are expected to listen attentively to others and ask and answer questions to gain information and to solve problems. They continue to expand their vocabulary and language skills, using more complex sentences, structures, and expressing their thoughts and ideas more clearly. In 2nd grade, children are expected to actively participate in conversations, discussions, and group activities, expressing their own opinions and ideas clearly and respectfully, meaning listening to others with care and speaking one at a time. By 3rd grade, children should be actively contributing to classroom discussions, engaging in debates, and present information clearly and organized. They should be able to follow more complex instructions and understand and interpret various types of texts, including literature, informational texts, and multimedia sources. Language delays impact students' listening and speaking abilities and may struggle to understand and process spoken language. This makes it difficult to follow conversations, instructions, and communicate effectively with others. In terms of speaking abilities, language delays can result in children having difficulties expressing themselves verbally. They may have a limited vocabulary, struggle to form coherent sentences, and have trouble pronouncing words correctly. This can make it challenging for them to communicate their thoughts, needs, and feelings to others, hindering their social interactions and overall development. Additionally, language delays can impact a child's reading and writing skills, as these skills are closely linked to listening and speaking. This carries over to being able to understand the meanings of words, phrases, and sentences, which help decode and comprehend written text, which is reading comprehension. The skills needed for reading comprehension come into play as the child progresses. Children with poor reading comprehension later in school have weak language skills as early as 15 months compared with their age-matched peers. Without a strong foundation in language skills, a child may struggle with literary development, which can affect their academic success and future opportunities. Through consistent exposure to language-rich environments and opportunities for practices and interaction, children can continue to strengthen and refine their listening and speaking skills as they grow and develop. Thank you.